Mensur Suljovic has made his way through to the final of the European Darts Trophy here in Mulheim. He was in the final last week in Riesa. So was K.Huybrechts. Will it be a repeat of that final just 7 days later? Or will Michael van Gerwen have something to say about that? He wasn't there last weekend. An ankle injury kept him out, but he's returned. And it doesn't look like it's hindered him too much. 115 average in a 6-2 thrashing of Jelle Klaassen. Paul Nicholson, you commentated on that one. Can we expect something similar here?
Well, I've just about got my breath back after that incredible encounter between the two Dutch lads. And now he's playing a Dutch-speaking K.Huybrechts. And they've got a bit of history. They've had some real corkers in the past. I expect nothing less than what we saw against Klaassen. I think it's going to be the same standard from Michael van Gerwen. I saw something in his eyes before he played Klaassen. It was as if to say, right, this is life or death.
Leg, Kim to throw first. Game on!
And what's more, Michael van Gerwen wants to show everybody who's the daddy. I mean, we secretly want to maybe see the rematch, don't we? Between Huybrechts and Suljovic. It's definitely possible. But there is a big, mean, green machine in the way. And he could spoil everybody's excitement because he wants that check again.
Yeah, we've mentioned before that Huybrechts looks like a bit of a man with a plan to put something right from last weekend. The title was in his grasp in that last leg, and he missed 7 match darts against Suljovic and wasn't too happy afterwards. But he's put himself in a position to put it right.
That's very true. However, he's not just got Michael van Gerwen in his way. Last week, K.Huybrechts was the best player all weekend. Mensur Suljovic this week, ominously, is playing better than last week. He really is.
And going down to a finish already on the Huybrechts floor. So that 140 means he'd have to take it, probably, if he's going to win this leg.
I was going to say, he's already taken the 127 out today against Klaassen, and that was a real game changer.
Game shot in the first leg.
Well, we didn't know where to look, but we got there eventually.
Yeah, everyone thought that Huybrechts would go 14 for double 16, but he changed his plan and he executed the finish and he got the lead.
Well, you can't mess with a finishing double, doesn't matter which one it is. But I'm with you. I thought 14 double 16 all day, but maybe there were a few misses in that last game for Kim. Maybe he's just got a different game plan this time, trying something different, and sometimes that can just wake you up a little bit. Look at the face of Huybrechts. Is he ready for van Gerwen? I think so.
Yeah, they've got a bit of history, these two. Met 24 times. Van Gerwen's won 2/3 of those matches, but to be honest, I don't think that's a bad record for K.Huybrechts against the best player around.
Yeah, I don't think there's many other players who've got that kind of record against a modern-day MVG. So if we look at how they got to this stage, MVG, Keegan Brown, 6-2. Whitlock 6-3. 6-2 again against Klaassen. That's pretty steady, but he really upped the ante against Klaassen. Kim started in style against Kyle Anderson, 6-0. Beat Terry Jenkins 6-5 and in the process gave him a new nickname. The Black Beast, or Bête Noire.
95.
Bête Noire sounds a little bit more cosmopolitan, doesn't it? And then he took out Gerwen Price in a really good match.
74 for van Gerwen, so double top to level up.
Game shot.
That's what he does.
Second leg. Michael van Gerwen, third leg, Kim
as like the Klaassen game, we're talking about two players who are not shying away from getting back to the hockey.
140.
You see with certain players, they tend to stand back for a few seconds, compose themselves, like Suljovic.
95.
And a lot of players are like that. But the Dutch-speaking lads, no messing around. Where's that dartboard? I want to hit it. There we are.
180.
180 for Huybrechts. 180 for van Gerwen.
180.
You've got to think that there is a point in time where Russ Bray's voice might break.
145.
Well, he's on for a 10 dart leg here, K.Huybrechts.
That'll equal the best leg we've had today.
56. Kim, you require 36.
Well, I think he had to up his standard.
Game
He's
shot
definitely
of the
done that.
third
Double 18
K.Huybrechts,
has been his
full
best
flag,
friend so far in this
Michael
match.
first.
Well, if you thought Michael van Gerwen was going to stroll this game, you were wrong, because K.Huybrechts has come to play.
140.
Yeah, the last two meetings were at this stage of European Tour events. Michael van Gerwen winning both of the semi-final clashes and then going on to win the final. In fact,
59.
beating K.Huybrechts is a bit of an omen for MVG, because in their last 5 meetings, Van Gerwen's won and won the tournament.
140.
Well, there you have it.
One of them, he beat him twice. The Grand Slam of darts.
Well, when once isn't good enough.
105.
There are players out there who've never beaten K.Huybrechts, or possibly only beaten him once. Michael van Gerwen's so good, he can beat him twice in one tournament.
Yeah, well, it was a bit of revenge for the previous year,
47.
actually, wasn't it? When Huybrechts knocked Michael van Gerwen out at the quarterfinals in Wolverhampton, hitting a 9-darter in the process. You think, Paul, that's the best Kim's ever played, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely right. I think it's not just
100.
because he had a 9-darter. It was just the manner and the drama of the game. And he actually, I'm not going to say he owned Van Gerwen that day, but he really took the game to him and showed
16.
what he is capable of over the course. I think it was 26 legs, wasn't it? Well,
Game shot on the full flag.
Was it a blocker?
Michael van Gerwen,
No.
fifth leg Kim to throw first.
We look at that double 7 that he hit against Klassen. That was outrageous.
137.
Definitely got his eye in Van Gerwen on these doubles. He's not bothered if they're blocked.
Well, he's got his eye on the trebles there.
180.
This is on the Huybrechts throw, but Huybrechts is staying with him so far in this match. He's going to falter here.
44.
That's it. We're talking about missed doubles. Maybe one missed double in a leg could possibly change the complexion of a whole match.
140.
In an encounter with Van Gerwen today, it's a case of one visit on scoring might change everything.
80.
All of a sudden, Huybrechts starts the leg strongly, but now he's 60 behind.
96.
So MVG hunting down Huybrechts. 85 when he comes back for a break.
Well, there seems to be a pattern
78.
emerging with
Michael
the loose start for Kim
85.
seems to be low and to the right today. Nothing loose about this until
71.
now. Well, he can't take 162. He can put a hole in it just in case. Oh, look what he's got. He's got double 7. Is he going to tease us again?
41.
He won't want to. We want to get rid of it as soon as
require
possible.
14.
Well, he's a bit of a blocker. Now then, deja vu for MVG. Same starting spot. Is it going to be the same result?
No score.
Not this time.
Well, I bet you Ella
Kim, you
Klassen wished he'd done that before.
121.
Oh, this will be a blockbuster. Number 1, that's good. Number 2's good. Middle of the board.
96.
Just a bit too much weight on it.
Michael, you require 14.
And now Van Gerwen comes back for 7s.
Well, at least he's got an open bed now, Michael van
10
Gerwen.
score.
But it's an open bed that he's missed.
Kim, you require
He's had a massive chance to break the
25.
throw. It hasn't happened, and K.Huybrechts wants double 8. Double 4.
No score.
He's missed it and he's busted his score,
Michael, you
leaving
require
25.
4.
You wouldn't expect him to be coming back.
Well, this is very different for the scheme of this match so far. Michael van Gerwen for a 20-darter. For a 21.
2
Isn't
score.
going to get a 21. It just goes to show you, everybody out there,
Kim, you
the
require
best dart players in the
25.
world are human.
So he had a look at Russ Bray then, and surely it must be in. It wasn't in. And Kim, he's got 2 attempts now. We want to clean it up in 1. Double 8. Double 4.
Game
Huybrechts
shot,
holds.
fifth leg.
After all that, it's 1 leg on the
Sixth
board.
leg, Michael to
But
throw
he's kept his
first.
nose in front.
Game on.
And double trouble for the best in the world.
Yeah, double trouble indeed. And there was a stare down
140.
from the world number 1 after he hit that shot. Just when you think darts is getting predictable, Oh no. Few missed doubles and all of a sudden you've got something unpredictable again.
120.
Well, Huybrechts is getting fired up now. He's got away with one there in that fifth leg. Now he's got to put his foot on the pedal again.
Well, Van Gerwen had the chance to break. Missed loads of darts at double. Kim needs to stay strong on his own throw.
There it is again, that loose dart, low and to the right. And more often than not, it has been on his third dart. Whether it's a case of he's just shifting forward on his final throw, I'm not really sure. Can't see from here, but nothing wrong with his treble 19s.
34, Michael require 124.
1-2-4 for Michael Van Gerwen. Well, he's gone for the treble 18, and he's gone for the bullseye.
99.
Oh, he does what he wants. You can do that when you're the world number one, but I favour the layup shot there.
140, Michael requires.
Well, there's only 2 darts at a double, when he could have had 3, but he only needs 1 anyway. So
leg. Michael Van Gerwen,
6 legs shared at the start of this match. And we're still no closer to knowing who will be taking on Mensur Suljovic in this tournament decider.
180.
Well, the aggressor in this match is Huybrechts. We saw aggressiveness from Van Gerwen in the last match. However, Kim has taken it to the world number one. You get the feeling Michael Van Gerwen will scream when the time is right. The time isn't right yet.
He always tells us he's got plenty in the tank. Always a little bit more he can squeeze out Michael Van Gerwen.
34.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's in a sort of comfort zone, Michael Van Gerwen. But Kim, as well as he's playing,
48.
he's getting a few visits like that, and he's working harder, I feel.
Yeah, nobody's taken more legs
57.
than this off Michael Van Gerwen in this tournament so far. Now he's left a shot, Michael Van Gerwen.
Oh, we know we can do it. We haven't seen it this weekend.
Michael, you require 107.
Will we see it now? Well, that equation is not going to be solved
58.
right now.
Kim, you require 80.
But the equation that K.Huybrechts has is 80. Single 20 now. 2 tops. Looking for a better angle.
Game
and it's
shot
good.
in the 7th leg. K.Huybrechts, 8th leg, Michael to throw.
Well, that's a big dart from K.Huybrechts to an obscured target. As Michael Van Gerwen breathing down his neck in that leg. But Kim is just 2 legs away from a second consecutive European Tour final.
That's a strong hold, that. I think that was a very important part of the match. But again, we've got that drift to the right. He's had a few 3s and a few 1s in this match, but he's still in front.
But he's been very strong on his own throw, and that's all he needs to be.
But sometimes you can't just rely on playing well on your throw, because you never know, Michael Van Gerwen could spring up with a 9-darter.
58.
You've got to attack your opponent's throw as well. Give yourself more opportunities.
134.
And you don't want to go down to 5-5 with Michael Van Gerwen, because we saw last week that sometimes it doesn't go to plan.
57.
Well, it's looking likely to be 4-4 after 8 legs here. Van Gerwen will want to be leaving 32, and that's exactly what he is leaving with another 180.
I did say before the match started that we were expecting nothing less than what we saw with Klassen MVG.
133.
Well, it won't be far off.
32.
Apart from the 1 leg where
Game shot in the 8th leg. Michael Van Gerwen,
Michael
9th
Van
leg,
Gerwen
Kim to
made a mess of it
throw.
on the double. That will really affect the averages in this game.
Well, averages, smaverages.
59.
Still managing over 100.
Of course he is. Doesn't get out of bed for less than 100. Mind you, first game of the weekend he averaged 99.99. So, ticket holders,
60.
go and get your money back.
Right, Huybrechts didn't have the strongest first visit, but he's making up for it now. I really want to see another treble go in, and it does.
140.
I tell you what, even with that dodgy leg, That's a good checkout percentage for Huybrechts.
135.
There we see. Fifth leg, 24 darts for K.Huybrechts.
56.
That was a real opportunity for Michael van Gerwen to break. Didn't happen then. And he's running out of time.
He's running out of time.
139.
That's some proper counting from MVG, though. New school darting mathematics.
But it could be one of those kinds of shots that wins him this match.
58.
He knows to leave those
Michael
finishes,
Rickman,
although now
167.
suddenly he's in pole position to get the breaker throw.
He is indeed. He's putting a hole in it.
97.
Probably wanted more than that. Because this way, if Kim can fill it up, he'll leave a double. Needs a treble, and he knows it.
40.
There's that one again.
Michael
Well, Michael van Gerwen is making his move in this leg. To come inside that.
54.
Well, the last time he moved,
Kim, you require
and he hit it on the inside.
148.
Oh boy, what a lie that is. What a lie it was. What a shot that could have been.
34.
Ooh.
Michael, you require
Will it be a
16.
case of what could have been for K.Huybrechts as Michael van Gerwen eyes up? Double eight this time, he does move. Not in.
Game
That one
shown
is.
ninth leg.
And Michael van Gerwen lets out a roar for the first time. He knows how big that leg was. And MVG now finds himself throwing for a place in the final of the European Darts Trophy.
Yeah, how good was that shot on double eight though? That third dart was under so much pressure.
40.
K.Huybrechts nearly stole that leg with a huge, huge checkout. And then what does Michael van Gerwen do? Block a dart, move, blocked it even more, didn't move and hit it.
Well, he's only gone off with 40 points in this leg following all that. If Huybrechts can find another treble,
121.
he's opened the door slightly.
Slightly ajar. And here he comes.
83.
Oh boy. Now the tides have turned. Now the darts are back in the hand of K.Huybrechts.
Yeah, but he's got to keep finding trebles and keep the pressure on. And
97.
again, he finds one last dart.
We're going to hear a lot of grunts and groans and shouts and roars now.
132.
Brilliant visit from Michael van Gerwen. 3 big trebles, but Kim still in front really in this leg. Definitely now. Oh, K.Huybrechts, what a time to fire in a 180. He's going to get a shot here
Yeah,
at levelling this match.
that's Michael van Gerwen going to leave.
100.
Well, after that first
Kim, you
dart, he was
require
thinking 66.
103.
103, downstairs. 51, leaves 52. That leaves his favourite. That leaves his favourite! And his favourite has just had its eye poked out. And we're going all the way. Can K.Huybrechts take out the world #1 and get revenge in the final?
The 11th.
He's still got a chance,
And
Chris Murphy.
final leg, Kim to throw first.
Michael van Gerwen thought that he had landed the killer blow. We thought that he perhaps landed the killer blow, but K.Huybrechts is back off the rope, broke back to take us to an 11th and deciding leg in this semi-final, and the chance to meet Mensah Suljovic in a repeat of last weekend's final.
83.
Well, you don't often see a come on for an 83. That's where we're at right now.
140.
There was a little fist bump before from the players. They respect how good this game is and how important this leg is, and may the best man win.
Oh boy, is it a 180?
140.
It's not bad. How pumped up is Huybrechts right now?
And no treble for
58.
MVG. Huybrechts is becoming the favourite here.
Well, Huybrechts is like an active volcano just waiting to erupt.
45.
He didn't need that. Van Gerwen will go downstairs now. 19s.
But how many?
57. 114. 171.
71.
Brilliant visit from Michael van Gerwen. Leaves the finish after 9 darts. And a finish
134.
he's quite familiar with.
Michael require 132.
Oh boy, what a leave. 99. 57. So K.Huybrechts has got a shot here,
92.
but Van Gerwen has left
Can you
himself a
require
double.
99?
Not messing around.
Is he going tops?
He is going tops.
But it's tops
59.
that Michael Van Gerwen wants
Michael, you require 40.
to book his place in the final. Oh, so near for K.Huybrechts. So near to the double top, near to the double 10. He needs to be a little bit nearer. And he is, he finds the bed. And he lands a right hook and a huge roar. Michael Van Gerwen, so happy to be in the final of this Happy Bet European Darts Trophy. What a classic match against K.Huybrechts. Mensur Suljovic stands in his way in the final. Paul Nicholson, what a belter.
What an absolute belter, purely belter darts from both players. Wow, I can watch that all day. We've got the headbutt versus the right hook in the final here in Mulheim.
Sorry, Michael. Es gibt die Absprache mit der PDC, nach diesem zweiten Halbfinale kein Interview zu führen. Jetzt will auch Michael van Gerwen sich selbstverständlich auf das Finale vorbereiten und konzentrieren. Ganz interessant, wir haben das Finale Mensur Suljovic gegen MVG. Natürlich spielen die beiden zum ersten Mal ein Finale gegeneinander, aber es ist das 7. Aufeinandertreffen der beiden. Im direkten Vergleich steht es 3:3. Letzte Partie war ein Match auf der European Tour, Sindelfingen 2015. Das gewann Mensur Suljovic mit 6:4, obwohl Van Gerwen einen 110er Average damals spielte. Also wir dürfen uns auf ein besonderes Match freuen, auf die 47. Partie an diesem Wochenende hier von Mülheim. Jetzt gibt es eine 20-minütige Pause. Auch für euch heißt es nochmal